We're live.
Hey everybody, we're starting a little late today. If it's 2:05 Eastern, it must be
2:04.
Ask the Agents. 2:05 Eastern, it must be Ask the Agents. Hello everybody, my name is William Bowles. I'm a licensed associate real estate broker with Corcoran Group in New York City. I'm here, as I am every week, with Samuel Austin Hoffman. He's a licensed real estate salesperson with the Corcoran Group. And we have a special guest today. Nandar Matari is joining us. Nandar and I know each other now for a few months, and she is a meditation coach, meditation specialist, and we're going to learn everything about Nandar today and about meditation. How are you, Nandar?
I'm good. Thank you for
Oh,
having me,
awesome.
William.
Oh, absolutely. We're super excited to have you. And I've seen you, Nandar, on Facebook Live yourself. You do some Facebook Lives. What do you do that once a week, or how often do you do it?
I do it once a week on every Sunday, so plus or minus 11 EST, 11 EM, mostly a little bit later. So it's a good time so that my friends from Germany can catch up, and also from my friends from Myanmar. So I born and grown up in Burma, and I've been living in Germany also like 12 years in the past 12 years. So I still have lots of friends there, and so they can also look me at that time. So I broadcasted about meditation and how the people can meditate. So I talk about it on every Sunday at 11 a.m. EST.
That's so
On Facebook.
awesome. And I usually catch it. I've caught it on the replay. So actually, I need to catch the one I think from last Sunday. But
Yes.
so you alluded to the fact that you have lived in different places around the world. I will say, and Sam, I don't know if you know this, Nandar has a book about her life. It's called Follow the Spark. Is that right, Nandar? Follow the Spark.
Yes. Follow
And
this
I
program.
actually literally just finished reading it this morning. I felt like I had a deadline. They needed to finish the book before we got on Facebook Live. So you have such an interesting story. And I think before we get into meditation a little bit, Nandar, I would love to sort of, and Sam, you may have questions. Like, do you want to give us the bullet points of like what brought you to New York?
Before she does,
Yes.
Nandar, can you please accept my request so I can share it to all your friends?
Oh,
Okay. I didn't accept it till now. Okay,
yeah.
I will accept it for sure. Um, so to bullet point about
And I know
my
it's a lot to go over. I know.
yeah. I think I've already accepted you, Sam.
Oh, okay.
I
It
can
might
do
just
that
take a
later
second.
also.
It
I
might take
can
a
do
second. I don't know if it's gone through. But continue. It'll go through it eventually.
It'll
okay.
go through and yeah, I mean, and I don't want you to have to go through your whole life story, Nandor. I just thought you have such an interesting
Okay.
background. I thought you might
Yeah,
want to throw some
sure.
nuggets out there to people that are
So
watching.
yeah, I will be talking about a little bit of my bullet points. And I was born and grown up in Burma. It's a Buddhist country in
Wow.
Southeast Asia. So it's between India, China, and Thailand. We are under the dictatorship for many years, and so since 2012, we are opening up to the outside world and having democracy. So not a lot of people hearing about us, but then everything is still exotic. So I've been born and grown up there, and so I have my childhood dream of traveling the world when I was young, and so I just followed this my dream. Then trying to learn English and also trying to come out of the country many times, and so there are many failures, and then I took the chance to go to Germany, and because before that time I also lost a lot of money in a scam trying to come to America. So I didn't work out, and it was in 2004. Then I decided to keep on going with my plan, and I went to Germany. So I started learning German in 2005, and then later I become a financial consultant and selling investment products and insurance products in Germany. So through my spirituality and also meditate daily practice of meditation, I'm very much in touch with myself. And at one point, it's like all my fears are gone, and I also feel that I can do whatever I wanted to set in my goal for. And then since 2012, it's like it's a changing of my calendar or the spiritual age, and my motive change. I don't feel any kind of motivation why I have to sell investment products anymore, and I decided to follow my inner quest. And then since 2014 March, I become um, um, meditation teacher, teaching people to meditate, because it's very fulfilling for me, and I feel that a lot of people are needing that. So we are somehow caught up with our daily routines and do not really know what we really want, and also going after the materialist. But there are also deeper meaning underneath why we're coming back to this world. So I wanted to feel that the people, and so I'm coming in New York City to have to give the people chance to meditate also in the company. So I want to develop a meditation culture, like in the real estate office, or maybe also even, oh, sorry, it's a telephone coming in, and
Okay.
real estate companies, or maybe, and also like insurance and bank, and those different kinds of office in New York City. So everything new started in New York City, and so then the whole world copied it. So that's why I'm in New York City, wanting to build up this corporate culture, that all the employees sitting together to meditate, so to connect each other, to deepen our spirituality. That's why I'm in New York City.
That's great. That's awesome. So you and I have, Nandor, you and I have done a meditation session on Skype. We did it a few weeks ago, and I was definitely able to go to, I described it to Nandor. I was able to go to a different place. It's almost like I was in this big bed with fluffy, like down comforter and pillows, that I was able to sort of get. Anyway, it was quite an experience. Sam, have you ever meditated, Sam? Well, do you have any
Um,
questions for Nandor about meditation?
I do have lots of questions.
I'm sure you do. I told Nandor you would have lots of questions about it.
Yeah.
So, having never actually done meditation, I've only perceived it or only seen it through movies or television or popular media. Is it real to hold your hands out like this? Is that a real thing, and why?
So meditation, a lot of people think that it is only for the monks and nuns, and that it is for the people who stay in a cave. But the fact is, meditation is about mind exercise. Mind exercise. In that way, we train our mind in a deeper level, so to speak, by concentrating on our breath or on our feeling and sensation. So in that
Hmm.
way, we will be more understanding about our mind and also body and the correlation of it. In that point, we make the decision which is good for us, and intuitively and effectively too. So our way of thinking change, our way of seeing the people change, and we become more conscious and aware of our habits and also our nature, and we don't get very stressed out for little things.
Okay. Another question for you. So I've actually had sleep issues, and my
Hmm.
doctors have told me to meditate before bed. They've told me
Mm.
that that can help me with sleep. Is that true?
Yes. The fact is that, I mean, every energies or maybe thoughts is a form of energy. Also, feeling is the form of energy. Also, the conversation is the form of energy too. When you're talking and also, listening to many stuff from people or also from outside world, these form of words and thoughts and action are safe around you. A lot of people say that it's a kind of magnetic field. We are more than our body. A lot of people say that, so we have a like emotional body is strong like that. So when you get a tap on it, so these emotional body are so big, and then it's a mental body so big like that. I mean, stretch it our arm. And so these energy are saved up and they're surrounded by you and still activating, though you are wanted to sleep. So it is, so to speak, you need to clean that out. And the meditation
Yeah.
is a form of cleaning out these emotions and mental so that they don't distract you. Sometimes like you don't get sweat and our physical body, we clean it out regularly. Take shower at least one time or maybe every other day according to that. So it is the same idea like that. When you have clean mind and clean emotion, you can sleep.
Okay. What would you say? I know there's many reasons that people meditate. What would you say is the number one reason people come to you to meditate? What's the number one reason they want to meditate?
So firstly is a lot of people hear that meditation can help people to reduce stress. There are many research about it. It's become very popular and many successful people also meditate. People hear it. And so they want to try. The first thing is curiosity about it. And so by curiosity and when they meditate with me, they feel the effect of meditation after 5-10 minutes meditation with me. So I made it literally so 10 minutes plus or minus. In that time, so they feel the effect of meditation, how it is like all these dirt or all these, unsettled energy around them get settled down. They can breathe better and they feel better. So out of it, I mean, most of the people come out of curiosity and they also wanted to get a next level of development because all human beings want to get developed. It's a next evolution too because we are now in the information age, but the information is too much and too much is also not too good for us.
Yeah,
And so
no, it's true.
the next level is the wisdom age. So
Okay.
we are looking for the wisdom. How can we use this information around us? So meditation is a way of practicing our wisdom too. To know about other things, we have to understand ourselves first. So through meditation, we can understand us as ourselves better. So then we can live our wisdom.
And I think you answered it in there, but maybe not. What is the typical period of meditation time? Like how long, when someone comes to you and when someone meditates, how long would you say they have to put aside? Like if I wanted to meditate at bed before night or in the morning when I wake up, what's typical meditation length?
Yeah, so typical is if you can do it, so you should do like 10 to 15 minutes would be good. So when the people say that it is meditation is also hard work. When you sit down, firstly is you just notice of all your emotions and feeling. It is even to do the practice the meditation is it is not about one time doing and finished. It should be you should develop a habit of meditation.
Every
So I
day.
said that if the people cannot do that even 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes to begin with, so it is too much for them. So I said then start with 1 minute. So start trying to sit down, breathe in and out, and it could be morning if you're a morning person or if you're an evening person, take the time to breathe and to concentrate for 1 minute. From there, you can promote your time. You can extend your time. So the typical time is 15 minutes a day would be a very good one.
Okay, and my last question before I let William take the mic back. You talk a lot about stress relieving and just to take your mind off stuff. Well, I've never done meditation. But what is the difference between meditation and yoga? I've never done either, but I know that yoga is a lot about relieving stress and letting your body just like loosen out. So what would be the biggest difference here?
Yeah. Yoga is a form of meditation. Meditation means concentration on something.
Oh,
So yoga is meditation is concentrating on your body and on your
mhm.
breath at the same time. So in that case, when we concentrate on at one point, we can you can really release out a lot of stress. So yoga is a form of meditation. You can do that. And so the form of meditation that I do is sitting down at one position and I guided the people. And also when the people do one-to-one meditation with me, so I also record the meditation and the people can listen to it. But I always recommend people to do that at one point on their own. The fact is, the real teacher is inside of us. And you must try to learn what is the pace of yourself, what is important for you without guiding by the other person. So that is why I recommend people to meditate on their own. But the first part of it, and so I always guided people to meditate with me.
And they listen to you, but is some kind of music or tone or instrument involved in this?
No, I let people meditate on playing because every
Silent.
tone has silence. Yeah. Every tone has energy. So to be wash it out, and if you wash always, try to take shower with soap water all the time, you will never get clean. And so it also take a long time. So you should clean out with the normal clean water. Silence is the best
So,
way.
but when I get massages, and then try to relax me and whatnot. There's always music.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it is a way of you're not consciously cleaning out your energy. So,
in a way, in that, let's say that let's Sam's spa and he's touch on an hour massage or 45-minute massage, and the essential oils and the music and like in a way, can't you go into a meditative state with that? I mean, that you're certainly in a state of extreme relaxation at that point. I've been in like that where
I
you
can't hear you that well.
and you can't hear me.
Now I can. Well, I don't know, maybe now you hear.
I'm sorry, I'm doing my laptop. No, I'm just saying in that space, in that getting that massage, could that be considered a meditative state, Nandar? Where because I've been in, it's almost like a dream state sometimes, right?
yeah.
So, and I know you're not consciously meditating at that point, but is that like a cousin of meditation? See what I'm saying?
Sure. This is meditation is about changing your brain wave in a sense. And so by yourself and intuitively, and meditation is about learning to become your own master of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, by through massage or through kind of like music, and there are also music that can really change your brain wave too. So you are somehow addicted to this brain wave, music or massage all the time. So by meditating yourself, you know how to get into that stage of brainwave by yourself through meditation. So there are many different types of brainwave. This is when you are relaxed and in the nature, it is an alpha brainwave. So when you are, getting deeper into it, it is a theta brainwave. Then everything is very open. You are open to feelings and emotion, everything. So, and then deeper into it is the delta brainwave. In that point, you see the thing very vividly. You're in deep dreaming state. So through meditation, you can reach to this brainwave one state after another. There are hyper delta brainwave too, but it is a very deep state of meditation, and only a few meditator can achieve that brainwave. So this is, you can achieve that in other form too. So I would say that,
Right.
you can achieve this meditative state.
Well, and actually, Nandar, you know my friend Pakara, who's a fantastic acupuncturist. Sam, you've met her on our show. I find that when I've had a session with Pakara, and the first call it 20, 25 minutes is usually when she's doing the needles, and we're sort of we're sort of getting set up, and then she'll leave the room, and I'll be there lying on the table for like 15, 20 minutes sometimes. I definitely go into almost like a dream state, an intensely relaxed state that I feel like is triggered by, oh, absolutely, it is triggered by because the needles are releasing things from my body, right? It's releasing stress, it's releasing all these different things. So maybe I'm one of those people, just like Nandar when we did the session on Skype. I feel like I fell pretty easily into a meditative state. I must be one of those people that's either very open to these things or very prone to going into a state, which I think is wonderful that I don't have those barriers up, because I know a lot of people do.
Yeah. I think it is more or less because you're relaxed and you feel also, letting go. In that way, the needle itself not, taking out the emotion from you. You are the one who is relaxing so that you are in this deep meditation state. Of course, this needle stimulate your body. The body and mind are also interrelated to each other. When your body is relaxed, you are getting into the relaxation state of mind.
Right. So yes, Sam.
I was gonna say, have you heard of this?
What?
Headspace.
Okay,
Headspace.
sure.
I've been told to use that. I mean, I have the application.
It's like meditation for beginners, right?
Yes, meditation for beginners. It is good, and he also talk about mindset and stuff, and breathe in and breathe out. Yeah, it is also good. So I talked at last video also that how to start to meditate. I talk about apps too. You can watch it.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely want to go.
It's on your Facebook page?
Yes.
It's on our timeline. So do you think that there's a difference, Andar, in between? Because I know that you do you've done group sessions, that I was aware of the past month or so, and I know you do face to face and then you do tech. I mean, can you go as deep with someone into the meditation practice via Skype versus is there a difference between doing it using technology and not using it? Yeah, and making it more of a live face to face.
Even in the phase one to one, they can really go into the very deep state of meditation too. And because it is I'm because they hear me and they also pick up my energy. And even in the deep state of meditation, you are somehow very far away, and I have to call you back. Like yeah, so William coming back, and then you have to come back, right? And it is also the same. But for the group of meditation, is about the people cannot pick me up when I am in the room. They can pick me up with 10 people. It is difficult to see that only this, two-dimensional. And so in three-dimensional is better for the people. That is why for the group meditation, I wanted to be in the room so that the people can really pick up from three-dimensional. But I can, so one-to-one is, it's make not that much difference. I can really go into the very deep state of meditation by doing on Skype.
I don't know how it would be possible. I know you just did it recently, but to me, you have to be with that person in real time. Like, I don't know how over video. I mean, I guess we do it over Skype, and that's what you do. But to me, I'm not. Maybe my mind isn't letting me picture that, but it seems like it would be a lot more effective if you're obviously with the person in the room.
Sam, it sounds like you need to try it.
Yeah.
It does, but my biggest question is my doctor, why I said it, he also told me to go meditate. They've also told me one other thing, and it sounds a lot like what goes on here. He's also told me to actually, and no joke, see a hypnosis. Go hypnosis.
I also do that too.
Hypnotist.
So what's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? Good question, Nando.
Hypnosis is about going to the deeper brainwave. So I do it a longer time, and also it is like for the meditation is I concentrate more on forming the people consciously. So I go the brainwave between alpha and theta. So if the people is in theta state, mostly the people fall asleep because they cannot be in that state, because most of the people are in beta state. Beta is the stress and I have to do it and chaka, and this time is the beta state of mind. So when the people is relaxed and don't do much, and in the nature is the alpha state. So from the theta state is like very deeper relaxation of it. So the people are not getting used to it theta state of mind. So that's why I try to go between theta and alpha, so that the people also sense their whole body, and they can form. Okay. They can also take notice of their mind and emotion, and they can form themselves. Meditation coaching is about being more aware of your habits, being more aware of your thoughts, so that you can change yourself consciously or unconsciously. So in the hypnotics is you're giving away this whole surrenderness to me. And so, but in the case even, and so I get into very deeper and deeper level of theta, and sometimes even to delta. And so I just take this energy of delta energy in your body, so that you feel all those what I'm feeling. It's a kind of like transferring the energy into it. There are many different types of hypnosis too. So it's
what made me think of it is when you said "come back, William." I picture the "come back, William." Come back.
I know everyone pictures. What was the movie? It's the movie with the teacup and the.
Oh, Get Out.
Get Out. Anyway, there's a very famous.
Come back, William. Come back.
No, well, because I asked Nandar after we had that session, because what pulled me out of that really comfortable bed and comforter and pillows in my mind was her saying my name. And as soon as she said my name, I was like, oh wow, where have I been for the past 10 minutes? I realized how deep I had gone.
William doesn't realize, Nandar, that every time you've hypnosis him, every time he sees a beer commercial, makes him want to go get a glass of water.
Doesn't understand that. Yeah. So I think, Nandar, I think this is so great. I think that you're educating Sam a little bit, and I think that a lot of us, What?
I am being educated. Are we going to do a 1 minute meditation here?
Should we, Nanda, or should we do a little sign off with a little meditation? I think that sounds wonderful. I think Sam would benefit from that tremendously, and
Yeah,
so would
sure.
I. I was stressed earlier today.
Okay. Then we should meditate. Let's say 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, let's do it. 2 minutes.
One.
Sam, you ready? All right.
Yeah. So try to touch your feet on the ground, and if you have a like table on in front, you can also touch your hand on the table besides the computer so that you really grounded yourself, okay? Then close your eyes and relax. Now try to feel your right hand on the table, how it is touching on the table. And now go your attention to your left. It is touching on the table. Now feel your left feet on the ground, left foot. Feel your right foot on the ground. Now feel the touch of the butt on your chair, how it is touching. Release your muscle. Bring your attention slowly to your face. Release your jaws. Release your forehead, your legs. Relax your cheeks. Relax your head and forehead. Feel your neck relax. Feel your throat. Feel your right shoulder and right arms. And left arm. Feel your chest. Relax, open your heart. Your stomach. Relax. Feel your left thigh till to your foot. Your right thigh till to your foot. Bring your attention now slowly to your breath, how you breathe in and breathe out. Come to your breath. Feel your breath. Count one. When you breathe in, Count 2 when you breathe out. Count 3 when you breathe in again. Count 4 out. 5 in. Count 6. 1 to 6 in your own rhythm. Very good. Come back here now. Open your eyes. Tom had fallen asleep already. He passed out. I feel it. His energy is gone after her feet. And it's come up to the
Come on,
breath.
Sam. That is relaxing.
That is, but I will say one thing. You really have to do it in a quiet atmosphere because the sirens, especially in this city, I think the sirens really screwed me up a little, but it is very relaxing. And your voice is just very steady.
Yes, she has the right voice for it. I told her that.
No, but I mean, it's I was always thinking you have to have this, like, very smoothing music, whatnot. It's just the voice. And I was literally about to fall asleep.
Thank you, Mandar. That was wonderful.
You're most welcome.
Much needed. I hope you can feel really good energy coming from both of us through
Yeah, sure.
Facebook Live.
And the Holy Spirit.
What's that?
Yeah, you can meditate with me, Sam. And so you're in LA, right?
I'd love to.
No. Sam's here in New York.
Oh, okay.
He's here in New
Where
York.
are you located?
I have my office in 34th Street.
Where?
34th Street.
Oh, 34th, okay.
Yeah. And yeah, if you want, and we can sign up for Skype or in person as you like.
William, have you done it in person before?
I have not done it in person. I missed out on a group meditation that I'm still. I was very sick and I could not leave my apartment that day. But I am engaging Nandar. We're going to do weekly meditation together, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, the Skype also work. Now you fall asleep with 2 minutes. It's also the same energy if you sit together. So it's no difference. Maybe that you either like 1 minute suck. I just hypnotize you.
You should test yourself how fast you can get someone to fall asleep.
I know, exactly. I think I go pretty quickly.
It has been an absolute pleasure.
Yes.
Before we go, please tell us how people can contact you.
Yeah, with my name, www.nandamatari.com. I have my website, and the people can write to me and also like me on my Facebook page, and also like Facebook with my name, and they can contact me. Yeah, and with my email is matari@nandamatari.com, and they can send me an email and set up a 30 minutes complimentary session with me and meditate live on Skype or in person with me.
Awesome.
Very, very good.
Awesome. Well, so thank you, Nandar. Thank you both. We ran a little over, but we started a little late, so I think it's all a wash. We very much appreciate you being on the show. If anyone's watching this in the playback and wants to get in touch with Nandar, we can help you out how to do that. And we're going to have another guest next week. We are going to have Kayla Klee. She is a real estate agent in San Diego, and she's actually moving to New York soon, and she's joining my team, and I'm super excited about that. But we wanted to catch her while she's still in San Diego, so she can talk a little bit about that market. So Kayla will be live with us next week, and we look forward to seeing everyone then. And last thing is, if you give us some likes and loves and shares and all that kind of fun stuff, right?
Keep following us, and we're live every Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern.
And watch Nandar on Sundays. Follow her.
Absolutely. And Nandar on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Thank you very much, William. Thank you,
both.
Sam.
Thank you
Bye,
both.
everyone.
Bye-bye.